Well, hi everybody. It is Heidi and Stacy at Hen and Chick Studio. Stacy, I went to bed last night feeling, I just am going to get goosebumps, feeling so good because I had spent 3 days at a retreat and I went home with a completed quilt top. The binding is ready to put on and the backing is pieced. Like,
perfect.
All I have to do now is quilt it and bind it, and it's ready.
Yes.
And it was a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And
I felt the same way because I got all of my. I was only here for 1 day, and I got all my strips on one quilt sewn together. So now I just have to
layer it. Yes.
And then I got a whole bunch of the box step done, which I hadn't even started other than cutting it out.
Yeah.
So,
well, what are we talking about? We're talking about the Retreat Center at Hen and Chick Studio in Conrad, Iowa. You often see us here on in the store, and we didn't go upstairs today because it's getting cleaned from all of us being up there at the moment. But right above us, we have a fully equipped retreat center where you can dedicate as many days or hours that you need to getting your projects done. And I think that is so exciting for us to be able to help people.
You get so much more done when you go somewhere and work, because you don't have the interruptions of kids or dishes or laundry.
Correct. And there's just something about that dedicated time. And if I were to really count all the hours that I put into my box step, which is what I was finishing, I could tell you it would have taken me weeks to have done that at home.
Yeah.
And, when we started here 12 years ago, the retreat center was definitely, I'm going to say to me, the pivotal reason that I was looking for space, because there's nothing like, number one, working on our projects. Number two, the fellowship that we share with the other retreaters is just, again, wonderful. The ideas that we walk away with, the inspiration that we walk away with, the friendships we walk away, the food recipes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's so good. And so we just want to talk a little bit about the fact that there are two kinds of retreats here at Hen and Chick Studio. Of course, there is public retreats, which is what we were having this past weekend. I called it a pop-up retreat because at the last minute, a weekend was available, and I said, hey, I need a retreat, right? And so I was holding my own public retreat, and it was inviting people in.
Yeah, anybody can come to that.
That's right. And we have regular Rule the Roost public retreats every month. If you go to the retreat page, you're going to see Rule the Roost, and that is a regular, again, a public retreat. So you can come by yourself, you can bring a friend. You're going to go home with friends. If you don't come with anybody, you're going to go home with friends. I guarantee that.
And January's Rule the Roost is past.
That's right. We've already done with that one.
But we have February Rule the Roost, and we still have room for that.
That's absolutely. That is the 6th and the 7th. And those are all on, I think I have through July. So you can plan. I mean, I think this is something too, is that sometimes it does work out that it's very last minute and you can, throw caution to the wind and say, yep, I can do it this weekend.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes we have to plan those days into our schedule or they'll never happen.
Because it won't happen because people just get so busy and that time gets filled up.
That's
and
right.
you need to take the time to do things
right.
for yourself like that.
Oh, you do. And then there are private retreats. So a private retreat is, I'm going to just use Stacy as an example. So Stacy says, I want to invite my mother, my stepmother, my daughter, my cousin, my niece, she's got her friends, her college friends, her high school friends, whoever it is. So our retreat center, we will rent it for one person. We have no minimum number because, again, that's something that's really important to me is if you need to spend time with one friend, then this is the space for you to do it in. But if you've got 10 friends, we have beds in the retreat center, and we lovingly call it the nest.
The nest.
So if you hear us call it the nest, we have 14 twin beds, and we can accommodate that for sleeping. It's open style, dormitory style sleeping.
Very cute, decorated, very cute.
Yep. And then you can go onto our website and see pictures and videos and that kind of thing. And then workspace, that still means that everybody gets their own table, their own chair. We have cutting height tables for cutting and pressing.
Yep.
We provide irons. We provide extension cords. We've got rotary mats. I'll say a couple different things that way. Good lighting. Air conditioning and heating that is separate from the rest of the store. And that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal because people, there's a kitchen.
3 bathrooms. Full bathrooms.
3 full bathrooms.
Showers.
Yep. I'm trying to think. We have, with the cost of the retreat, we do include all of the beverages, because one thing that you should know is that the nest, keep referring to it, is that it's upstairs. That does mean there is a flight of stairs.
Yes.
We're glad to carry anything and everything for you. But so things like pop and bottled water, that's all included in your retreat fee. You don't need to be. You don't need to be carrying that stuff. We provide crock pots, pots and pans. Happen to have an in with Pampered Chef. And so I have
an air fryer.
We have an air fryer. Oh my gosh, microwave, stove.
You can pretty much host Thanksgiving dinner up there.
Yes, you could.
Easy.
And we have all the dishes and dishwasher and all that kind of stuff. So everything you need to be comfortable for as many days as you want. And I'm going to grab my card here.
And the other thing about it is you don't have to be a quilter.
Nope.
You can scrapbook up there. You can just
great Wi-Fi.
You can just host a party up there. You do not have to be a quilter.
No, we've had the Bunko group come.
Yes, and we've had birthday parties.
We had birthday parties.
Christmas.
Yep, and like if your group is watercolor painters, beading. We've had beaders, card makers, scrapbookers. Yeah. We have retreaters who haul their computers and printers, their T-shirt making equipment, because they love the space and they can get so much done. So we even had a retreater one time bring a piece of furniture because she was going to paint it. She needed to have a paint. And it was great. We hauled it up the stairs. She hauled it back down. Done. It was wonderful. She needed time to get it done, and it was the right thing to do. Don't recommend that for everybody. But, the space, I'm going to say from my goal was to provide a space that was there so that you could be creative. And I think we accomplished that.
I think so.
We do.
Yeah.
So a couple of things about our retreat center. The most typical retreat package is 3 days, 2 nights. Now, immediately people say weekend. And absolutely, we'll talk just a bit about that. But remember, we rent the retreat center 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So we're getting more and more groups that are getting smarter, that maybe they want their weekends at home, but they have during the week that's available. So we definitely can book any of those times that work. Yeah. But a 3-day, 2-night package, is $175 per person and includes all the coffee and pop you can drink, a special welcome gift, and a store discount for any purchases during your stay.
Yeah, that's a big gift.
It is a big gift. And
yes.
so all of a sudden, if you finish that top and you need backing fabric, you come downstairs, you get your backing fabric, 15% off, and now you're ready to go. Yeah. So that's a big deal too. So the 3-day, 2-night most typical package we have, again, we will rent for the day, 2 days, 1 night. We rent for 7 days, 6 nights.
Yes.
We have groups that do come for a full week. But I don't have them all on the card or on the website. We have all of those written down. And if you get to 10 guests that are staying, we give you a little discount on the retreat fees too. So more incentive to call your
Yes.
friends and get them over here.
Yeah. The more the merrier, really.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, again, so many things. So we just thought we'd pop on and tell you a couple of open dates in February and March because it's not too late. And the other thing is we require a $50 non-refundable deposit to hold the date from one person. Okay? Pretty simple. Again, trying to keep it simple. Now, when I say it's non-refundable, the only way you're never going to get that money back is if we literally never see you again. If you book it and we can't find you and you've disappeared off the face of the earth, otherwise you apply it towards your fees when you check out. If for some reason you had to change the date, we just bump it forward. If for some reason, some life happens and you can't come, you have a
Weather
gift.
happens.
That's right. You have a gift certificate in the store. We do not. I try to be, now, of course, the last retreat group that was coming when we had bad weather, they made sure they got here before the weather hit.
They wanted to get snowed in here.
Yes.
I can't blame them. Like,
It was
I
a great
wish I
thing to
was
do.
kind of snowed in
Yeah.
here too.
Okay, so here are some dates that if you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I need a little getaway. Okay.
So we have February 8th through the 13th. So that could be broken up into like February 8th through the 10th. And then
That's
February
a Thursday through a Saturday.
And then February 11th through the 13th would be Sunday through Tuesday.
Yep. You could, and so then this is where we also don't, like, say for example, that it's best for you to come on Saturday and for whatever reason you happen to have Monday the 12th off. Well, then book it for February 10th, 11th, and 12th. If the dates are there, then we don't have any problem working with that. There's no rules, and the prices are the same no matter what days of the week you retreat. It's not like, I'll say, some hotels where you charge more for certain nights of the week. It's all the same, whether it is a weekend or just that the weekends go faster. Okay, more dates.
And then another date could be February 20th through the 22nd, which is a Tuesday through Thursday. So those are February dates.
And so when we talk about check-in, check-out, check-in is on, we go by 11 a.m. On the day that you check in, and by 3 p.m. on the day you check out, although depending on, that's kind of a hard and fast on Sundays, but like if you were here during the week and we're open until 5, if there's nobody coming in the next day, then we would say, possibly you could stay till 5 o'clock. But if somebody's coming in, we have to use that time to turn over the facility. Okay.
You have to clean it.
You got to clean it so the next group can come in. Okay.
Okay, so in March, we have March 13th through the 17th. Now, the 17th is St. Patrick's Day, and that is a Sunday. So March 13th is Wednesday.
So again,
through the 17th. Again, you can play with that, whatever days work for you in those days.
Yep. So a little spring break action.
Yes, and it is spring break at our school that week. And then the other time is March 20th through the 24th. Again, that's a Wednesday through Sunday, so you can break it up how you want. And then March 28th through the 30th. Now that's a Thursday through Saturday. So
because Easter is March 31st.
So if you want to stay at Easter,
you could certainly stay. But we just, again, this is an opportunity that if somebody has Good Friday off and you're wanting a 2-day retreat, like a Friday and Saturday, or come late in the, come Thursday and stay through Saturday. Oh my gosh, what a great holiday weekend. A lot of schools have that Friday off. And so there's some opportunities there to play a little bit with those dates.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's just February and March. I do believe the weekends in April are fully booked at the moment. Our full calendar for the year, and actually we're booking into 2025 as well, is on the website. So it's easy to get. We're glad to answer emails. Retreats@henandchickstudio.com.
Or give us a call.
Or give us a call, and we'd be glad to help accommodate your group however we best can.
Yeah.
But man alive, I'm already looking forward to the next retreat because, again, I brought, how many projects do you bring when you come to a retreat like that?
This last one, I brought 3.
And you were there for a day.
Just a day, yeah.
I brought 3 and was there for 3 days. But I got to 1, but I got it done. I got it done.
I like to work on this and then work on this.
Yes.
I don't like to work on one thing
Well,
for too long.
I know, and I had that, we were having that discussion a little bit yesterday with the retreaters that were there, but
You had to get that done.
I had to stay focused. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we would love to retreat with you in 2024. So please check out our retreat center, give us a call, email us, and we will help you book the opportunity to be creative. Thanks.
Bye.